Yo, time is 6:43 p.m. I just went for a walk and I got really wet. Cause my rain jacket is like a piece of shit. Doesn't cover anything. Jeez, yeah. It's Christchurch, it gets warm and then it rains. This happens all the time. I noticed this like a decade ago. Back in like 2018, I told this to my friend from Japan. I'm like, in Christchurch it gets hot and then it rains. Today it was warm, unusually warm, and then in the evening, nighttime, it rains. Crazy. Get off. That's funny. Why is my computer fucking up, bro? Why does Discord take up so much? I don't want to close those. Where the fuck is everybody? What a loser. I'm in the game for 2 seconds and I get killed and my car gets destroyed, bro. Come on. Give me a break. 2 seconds. Was that him? Did he just quit? Was that someone else starting with an M? I think it was someone else. Bro, where is... It's 8... It's 6:50. It's like another 2 hours, bro. Polaris, I know one person. I know Polaris. My shirt's all wet. Hee. Haka was quite fun actually. We did house Haka the like second to last year I was at school. It was kind of fun. I think the girl I like skipped her. I'm like certain she skipped her, bro. They thought it was too barbaric or something. That's funny. Probably skipped her. Who killed me, bro? Mitch. Mitch. Goofy ass. This isn't fucking Amani or something. I can't lock onto him. Loser. Hey, that was a good shot. Bitch ass player. He's just running away. I'm gonna say run. Fucking hell. Locked onto the police car. Oh my god, fuck off, Dags. Go away. Terrible time. These oil slicks are so fucking annoying, bro. Why would a car like that? It's a sports car. Why would it be able to drop fucking mines? Rockstar is like brain dead, bro, in some of these fucking designs. Jesus Christ. Run, loser. God, such a fucking joke. You can't, there's no competition. You can't compete with it. You literally, he just runs away placing mines so you can't chase him. You can't actually fight the guy. Literally, you can't actually fight the guy. He just places these fucking oil slicks so you can't drive. And runs away. Come on, let me get him, please. Yes, come on, baby. Come on. How many fucking rockets does this piece of shit car take? That's like 4. Jesus Christ. 5. No fucking way, bro. That didn't hurt. You can't lock on and he's got oil slicks. I mean, come on. Scheisse. He's just running away. Watch, he'll go, like, will he go in a circle? No, he doesn't need to because he's got oil slugs. No way, bro. No way, bro. No way this motherfucker runs into the fucking... No way. Shitty strats. It's so sad that this works, bro. He's not even trying. There's no effort on his half. There's literally no effort on his behalf. But another oil slug it'll be. How is he not dead yet? How many fucking rockets does this thing take? He's got the door off. And I can't kill him. I'm literally blowing his shit off. This is retarded, bro. Look at this shit. I'm going to die before he does. No way. No way. Oh my fucking god, bro. How's it not blown up yet? Yeah, of course it does as soon as I gotta replace it. Now he's gonna go to customs again and get his car repaired. This guy is a loser. A loser. You're a loser, bro. I'm gonna die to the fucking police, because that's what this game's like. Try to pursue a player playing some shitty strat. You get killed by the fucking police when your car gets destroyed. My car blew up and his didn't. I've hit him like 7 times. Fucking hell. Fuck off, police car. He's gonna run into the fucking customs. This is a piece of shit. Watch. You know, sit there and then he's gonna drive into customs, watch. This guy's such a bitch. How is he saying I'm the pussy, bro? Look at this playstyle. Holy shit. It's pathetic. How many fucking rockets does this car take? It's a sports car. My car takes 2. How is he tanking 7 rockets? Holy shit. Rockstar, kill the person that designed this shit, please. Send them to prison at least. This is terrible. 7 rockets. I hit him 7 times. He hasn't died. He's in a sports car. It's a fucking sports car. Bro, you're in a fucking sports car that takes 7 rockets. He had no doors, for God's sake. I couldn't even kill him through the door. Jesus Christ. Why would they add this invincible shit, bro? It's just fucking stupid. Takes like 20 rockets. It's got fucking anti-lock on. It's got anti-lock on, alright? It places oil slicks. He's gonna rail camp. That's what he's doing. I don't play that shit, bro. I bet he doesn't even own the Tory at all. That was not a fail, bro. Why am I so tired? Why do I keep going to sleep at like fucking 7 p.m.? Daytime sucks. He can't even fight either. Like, he doesn't even shoot at you. He just runs away. It's fucking stupid. Car was made for wusses who can't fight. Car was made for wusses who can't fight, bro. That's facts. Just go passive. Like, it's the same thing. Just go passive. Might as well just go passive. Is he even still here? Why am I so fucking tired, bro? How long have I been up for? 13 hours. That means I should go to bed soon. Why is he even arguing, bro? Trying to defend his honor or some shit. Bro, you're in the most dishonorable fucking vehicle in the game. Literally. Imani Tech is one step away from passive. Just go passive, it'd be more respectable. Imani Tech is for people who want to kill people without anyone ever being able to actually touch them. It's fucking stupid. Stupid bullshit, honestly. Car is like invincible. You can place oil slicks. You can't lock onto it and you can shoot out of it. Like, it's a fucking impenetrable fortress. Why does it exist? Why would they make that a thing? It's fucking stupid. Where is he hiding now? I don't even know where he is. Yo, Rice Rat. There are two Mitches. Yeah, he's hiding somewhere. He must be at his, like, at his mansion or his, agency or something. Fuck off, NPC. How do I get flipped by an NPC, bro? Jesus Christ. If he's got a Toreador, why doesn't he just use it instead of hard countering it with something that can't be competed against? I don't know this guy. We probably met before. I don't remember him. The fuck happened now? I should study like New Zealand European history, you know, I think that's interesting. White, whatever it is, white people, whatever that means. Is Europe like the equivalent of China, or is China more homogenous than Europe is? Like, is Han, like, I don't know. What is Han Chinese the equivalent of if you were to take Europeans? Is that like, is there as much difference between like French and English as there is like Han Chinese? Or is it not the same? Damn, he just ghosted me. Bro, I asked you how you are. Crazy, crazy. Han people one ethnic group. World's largest ethnic group. That's fucking crazy. 91% of the population is one ethnic group. What the fuck? How does that even happen? Who killed me, bro? The fuck? The police. Yeah. Han ancestry, so that's what that means. Damn. Is that what I searched? What? Computer's fucking bugged. Bro. Can I use my fucking computer, please? Can I please use my fucking computer? Jesus Christ. What am I getting this fucking lagging for? Is this what I searched? Okay, whatever. British and Irish. One of my ancestors was a whaler. He was from the United States. Means they're like not there all the time, or they're like travel from place to place. $200 were runaway convicts in Seaman. That's interesting. Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? People say European, but in reality, the vast majority of New Zealanders are just British. Like, most New Zealanders, if you took British out of it, um, they wouldn't be considered Europeans. British and Irish. If you took out Britain and Ireland, like, they wouldn't be considered Europeans. They would be considered British and Irish if you separated the two. Like, I'm a little bit European, non-British and Irish. I got like some Polish, German from Prussia, but um, the rest is like British and Irish, which is an interesting consideration, isn't it? People say European, but like your ancestors all came from the British Isles, not continental. When we talk about European, yes, I mean they're considered part of Europe, but we don't mean continental Europe for most of these people, do we? We don't mean that. We mean you're from Lancashire or something. You know, Belfast, Dublin, one of these places, London. I don't know. That's an interesting consideration. This is fucking annoying. Why is there whistling in this song? That song really pisses Irish people off. I don't care. Full or partial British ancestry. That's not gonna load. It's controversial because they don't want to associate themselves with the British, despite the fact that that is their origin. Like, that's their origin. You descended from the colonial people. Pretty much all white people in New Zealand are descended from colonizers. Yeah, I don't really like them either, but whatever. I gotta throw up. I like this picture, it's cool. You got a tattoo of this, bro. It'd be sick. Who has been killing me, bro? Seriously. Yeah, look, there's another guy. Mitch, you killed me AFK, doesn't get weaker than that. He did that to me as well. He's a piece of shit. Guy's a total loser, killing AFKs the whole time. It's fucking bullshit. Did my juice run out? Stupid fucking buttons. Kinda hungry. Culture of New Zealand is essentially a Western culture influenced by the unique geography of New Zealand, diverse input of Maori and Pacific people, British colonization of New Zealand, and the various multi-ethnic migration that followed. Evidence of significant Anglo-Celtic heritage includes the predominance of the English language, common law, Westminster system, Christianity, Anglicanism, popularity of British sports. No, that's what they're called, Anglo-Celtic. Blah blah blah. Some parts of Western culture are quite cool, and some parts I don't really like. I don't really like Christianity. Yeah, they used to say that, right? Britain of the South. That's funny. Second indigenous. Come on. Come on, white people are not indigenous, bro. That's a fucking joke. Don't say that. There's only one indigenous culture in this country, bro. Be for real. Maori people were here for like 800 years prior or something. I don't know how many years. It was like 600 or something. It's a long time. Yeah, well, I think this is true. Want to forget origins, history, culture. Want other people to do the same so we can start again. That's a way better definition, bro. That is what people are like here. They deny their own origins and culture and want everyone else to do the same and just assimilate and be some weird thing with no history, right? It pisses me off about people here is they don't recognize the past. They want to deny it and pretend like it didn't happen. And they don't take responsibility for it either. It's absurd. They don't like learning about this stuff. That's fucking bullshit, bro. Get real. It has influenced many things. History. History is important. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't really like this place, to be honest. I try to like learn and try to like appreciate, but it doesn't really work out. It doesn't really work. I don't really care about architecture. That's like virtually all of them, bro. That is all of them. What is three? There have only been three. No, that's actually insane. What the fuck? That's actually crazy. There have only been three prime ministers in this country's history who have ancestors who didn't originate, who didn't originate from Britain or Ireland. Three. Three fucking people. And only one of them is recent. That's actually fucking crazy. What the fuck? David Longy, however you say that, Germans, Julius Vogel, Francis Bell. Oh, isn't that four? I think that's four. European Jews, John Key, Jewish Austrian. Jesus Christ. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Makes you wonder. It really makes you, like, question a bit. Maybe, maybe there's kind of a pattern, isn't there? Assumedly, this is what the majority of the people in the country are. These are the leaders that they elect. People who are like them. British and Irish. That is all that they will ever elect. That's all they've ever elected is British and Irish. That's the history of this country. Tell me that's not fucking weird, bro. That shit's weird. All they've ever elected is British and Irish, otherwise European. Not a single one. Not a single leader of this country has had anything in them that wasn't European origin. That's fucking crazy, bro. Not even like a tiny amount. Not even like a 16th. What the fuck? And of those, only 4 of them have any non-British or Irish European ancestry. The rest of them are all British and Irish. What the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't think it was that narrow. I didn't think it was... Maybe that's why this place is so fucking narrow, bro. Jesus Christ. Three, but then it says there are 4 of them. So only like 4 prime ministers have had European ancestry that wasn't British or Irish, and there have been none. There have been 0. 0 of them have had anything other than European. There's never been a non-European prime minister of any percent. There's never been a mixed race prime minister in New Zealand. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck? There's never been a mixed race prime minister in this country. They've all been Europeans. The entire history. Why? The United States has had a black president, and New Zealand has never had a mixed race prime minister. Or a non-European prime minister. Why is nobody on, bro? That shit's insane. What the fuck? I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that bad. What the fuck? Why do people call themselves NZ Europeans? Like, you're British. You're British and Irish. The vast majority of New Zealanders are British and Irish and have nothing else. They're not really European. You're not French. You're not German. You're not Greek. You're not Spanish. You know, you're not Dutch. You're not from the Nordics. The vast majority of New Zealanders are from England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. That's what they are. It's an important thing to consider because, I mean, this is people's history and it does influence things. That's the reality. People aren't just blank slate. Alright, even culture is passed down through the generations. It doesn't just get wiped away one day, you know? People just turn up here and they start anew. Come on. That's not real. Come on. If this place is so, like, do you think, like, consider Maori? There are so many Maori people in New Zealand, there's never been a Maori Prime Minister. In the history. In the country's history, bro. It's never happened. Never. We've had years and years and years. It's never happened. We've had deputy. Yeah, well, they'll do deputy, because the deputy is, like, fucking figurehead. Like, with no real power. They'll never do Prime Minister, though. They won't accept that. They had, like, Calvin Davis. And of course, they got no real power. What percentage are they? Paternal grandparents. His father's parents. So that is like... Well, doesn't that mean his father? Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything. David Seymour's like 1/1,000,000th Maori, bro. His great grandmother. Shut the fuck up. Come on. I guess it counts, but at the same time, he's like the most anti-Maori MP in Parliament, bro. It's crazy. Course is Ngapo. That's the white iwi, bro. That's one of my ones as well. I tried to join my other iwi and they it wouldn't let me add. They're gonna be like, oh, sorry, it was just an error. No, it wasn't. You just don't want me there, bro. I think I'm trying to claim. Like, they think I'm trying to claim the settlement money. Or a white guy. Greedy white guy or something. I just wanted to join it because it's a little bit cold. Like, they don't have to give me any money. I don't need money. So, like, were his father's parents Maori or not? Is he half Maori or what? The fuck is Bay of Islands College? Is that a university? Doesn't tell you. Dun dun dun. I thought I closed those. Fucking Magyars, though. Yeah, the stealth shot. What is... One of the worst countries in the EU, bro. I wonder why they don't fit in, because they're not even the same people. They're not even European, really. They've just been in Europe for a long time. They didn't originate there. Fucking tribe. Entirely diverse culture of the Western world. Blah blah blah. European and Mediterranean estuaries. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Vikings, Muslims, Magyars. From the north, south, and east. Following that long period of war and instability, however, medieval Europe experienced gradual improvements, including several medieval renaissances. 12th century Latin translations brought, full stop. 12th century Latin translations brought ancient Greek and Roman texts back to Central and Western Europe from the Islamic world, helped medieval scholasticism grow and thrive. How the fuck did they make it across the Atlantic, bro? Interesting, interesting. Some of the big guys would take a lot of the women, and then the guys would have to, the rest of them would have to take more risks, gain wealth to find more women. Risky status elevating and sex-seeking behaviors. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. I should take some Gaviscon. Medieval Christianity is credited with creating modern university. Wow, that's good. Hospitals, scientific economics, hospital system, scientific economics, and natural law. Which would later influence the creation of international law. During the Renaissance, the rise of humanism, spread of the movable type printing press, encounter with the Americas, and the advance of the Reformation each transformed European culture. Interesting. It's surprising that there's nobody on. Maybe they all quit. Scientific revolution in the Enlightenment, 17th and 18th centuries, advanced ideas of empirical inquiry, political pluralism, individual rights, These ideas influenced revolutions across Europe and the Americas, spurred the development of modern democratic institutions, and together with the Industrial Revolution, transformed Western society. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the influence of Enlightenment rationalism continued with the rise of secularism and liberal democracy, while the Industrial Revolution fueled economic and technological growth. The expansion of civil rights and the decline of religious authority marked significant cultural shifts. Tendencies that have come to define modern Western societies include the concepts of political pluralism, individualism, prominent subcultures or countercultures, and increasing cultural syncretism resulting from globalization and immigration. That's quite well written. I'm kind of bored of the West though. Like, it just bores me these days. It's so boring. I'm so bored of it. Seriously. It's so boring to me. There's nothing novel about it. Like, I've learned all this shit. I know all this shit. It's not revolutionary to me. Like, this shit is like dying. I know all this shit, you know? It's nothing new. I know this one. If they were Germanic, why were they from the north? They're not Nordic. If they were Germanic, why were they from Sweden? I saw they put them on the Norwegian FIFA players' jerseys. Yeah, that's true. And there's too much of that. There is too much romanticism. They need to get real and focus on like realist stuff, realism, you know, materialism, that sort of thing. Get rid of the morals and all this moral, ethical bullshit that they do. It's not really helping people. Why is Toggy there, bro? Bro, I think you put that there by accident, bro. What the fuck is that? What is this? Why does fucking Quebec have its own flag? Bro, it's not an independent country. Fuck off. I thought they could put the Turks in there with everyone else, bro. Come on. They're not Europeans. Turks are like Arabs. Fucking Muslims, bro. Like, they're not Europeans. Who the fuck thinks Turks are Europeans, bro? Trieste. What the fuck? What is this shit? Okay, it's not Quebec, it's Trieste. What the fuck? That's crazy. Do you know what I find funny is Muslims will be like, oh, in the past, during the like medieval period, Westerners did the same things that we do. Oh, yeah, and it's like, hey, retard, you know, Westerners stopped doing that shit. What you're saying is Westerners stopped doing that shit like 500 years ago, and you're still doing it. Why are you still doing it? Right? Just say Islam and Muslim religion is from the fucking like 1300s. Just say it. Just say that. It hasn't changed at all since its origin. They haven't reformed it like ever. It's never been reformed, more or less. It's the same shit it's always been. And they're fundamentalists. How can you reform it when it's literally just a book of rules telling you what to do? There's no room for interpretation. That's what the Quran is. It just tells you what to think. You wonder why Muslims are so rigid, because their fundamental book of knowledge of like how should you live your life is just telling them what to do. Of course they're backwards. There's no room for interpretation. Seriously. This shit looks so cool except that it's Catholic. They'd be like, oh, in the medieval times, Christians wore the head coverings as well. Like, oh, and like the nuns, they look like they're wearing hijab. Bro, that's like ancient shit. Why are you still doing it? Fucking joke. Scab. How old was he though? Football's boring, bro. I can't even watch it. It's so boring. Seriously. They just kick the ball around. It's like basketball. Basketball looks so fun when you watch the highlights. I went to a couple matches. Driest fucking sport on earth, bro. Holy shit. It's so boring. Oh my god. They're just running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pass the ball, pass the ball. Ball gets taken. It's so boring. They are literally the whole fucking sport of basketball is just them running from one side of the court to the other. They run to here. Ball gets taken. They run to the other side. Run back to the other side and to the other one. Fucking hell. It's so lame. Holy shit. How do people watch that shit? Why is there a whole section on Aussie rolls? Just badminton's French, right? I like badminton. That's my favorite sport. I like the Asian popular sports. Oh yeah, wow, 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 yeah, wow, 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 wow. It's better. That's way better, actually. These sports are way cooler. Fucking hell. Oh, it's English. Hey, well, even better. Even better. I think tennis is French. British India. Where are the badminton, those badminton rackets? Okay. You know, this someone guy when he was like, oh, what sports do you play? I said, soccer, football. It's like, you should get back into it. He didn't even ask me. I don't like football. I don't like soccer. I used to play it, but I don't actually like it. I don't actually enjoy the sport. He never asked me if I actually enjoyed it or not. He's a retard. He's a fucking retard. And I'll say that because it's true. He's retarded. Of course he wouldn't ask me that because he's a fucking idiot who assumes everything and just exudes arrogance and overconfidence. Fucking stupid. Dumbass fucking retard. I hate those people, bro. Fuck off. Fuck out of my life. Have to interact with them. Fuck off. Don't even talk to me. Pathetic piece of shit. Yeah, it's not really a sport I can play anymore. I used to really enjoy it though. Man, sometimes we saw these like Chinese New Zealander players, I think they were Chinese, training at the badminton place, like court, whatever you call it. It's like indoor. They were so fucking good, bro. Holy shit. Why do they wear skirts, bro? Why not just shorts? Comparison with tennis. It's not tennis. Tennis sucks. Tennis is terrible. I know Spademinton. It's fun. Yeah, you can get these like really fast ones. It's really cool. I can't do sports anymore. It fucking sucks. Makes me feel like shit. It's such a big part of some people's lives and I can't even take part. I don't care about religion, bro. Fuck that shit. Tell me about atheism. Shut up. Blah blah blah. I'm so bored of this shit, bro. Show me something new. Show me something interesting. Jesus Christ, and this music sucks. This is so hot and mess. It's mainly mess. Watch, this'll be shit. It's shit. It's shit. Please, bro. This sounds like an English song. Skip. This was made in 1897. Well, okay. Is she wearing Native American wear or something? What the fuck? I don't know. This shit's boring, bro. Why is this lame? I'm gonna end up showing something I'm not supposed to show on stream, I guarantee it. There's always like nudity and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Why the fuck is the Philippines in there, bro? Take that shit out. Take that shit out, bro. The Philippines is not part of the West. Don't associate them. What the fuck? Philippines is not Western, bro. Get that shit out of here. They're not even white. Bro, I thought he could snake them in. Nobody was noticed. Come on. Come on, man. That's crazy. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Own work, no doubt. No doubt it's his own work. Where's this guy from, bro? Oh, well, we don't know. Países de Occidente. What? Because they used to be a Spanish colony. Is that why you added them? Fuck off. Taiwan is more Western than fucking Philippines is, bro. That's probably not. I don't actually know. Bro, like, you left out. I don't know. I just don't think that the Philippines is Western, bro. Some of these countries aren't very Western either. South Africa barely Western. South Africa doesn't want to be Western. The leadership wants to be part of Africa. That's that choice. Let me just check what these pictures are. Oh, it's nudity. Too bad that you can't show that. You can't show that stuff anymore. Can't show nudity on YouTube. What a joke. Oh, we're protecting the kids. Fuck off. I don't care about kids. I don't give a shit about kids, bro. I care about having freedom. Freedom to show stuff. Fuck the kids, bro. Fuck kids. Kick them off then. Seriously. This is culture. Fuck the kids. Don't care about them. Jesus Christ. What is Greater China? Why is everyone allowed to be proud of their ancestry but not white people, you know what I mean? Why is that the case? It doesn't make me a fascist. I'm not a fascist, right? You're allowed to be proud unless you're white. I mean, come on. Get real. Everyone else does it, and that's the reality. Everyone else makes a big deal about their ethnicity and shit. Most of the time, unless they're like ashamed of it. White people are supposed to be ashamed, alright? If you're like a European origin, you're not really allowed to be proud, or not proud, but even just like, you know, like it. Or have any kind of like, you're not even supposed to like do research or something. It looks so nice. I like that. Bro, I thought I heard a fucking Discord notification on this song. What matters more, your largest percentage or your male line? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't done DNA. They say you can inherit zero DNA from a specific ancestor a few generations back. That's crazy. I should get one of these DNA tests done. I just don't really want the Americans to have my DNA, you know. I'm waiting for the Swiss one to come out, but it's taking forever. You know, because they got good privacy laws and shit. these black and white film photos look so good, bro. They got so much depth to them, you know? You can see all the shadows and stuff. It's got white to it, you know? Skip this shit. Why am I listening to rap? I really hate this opera style. I don't like the Chinese opera style. It's like fucking annoying to me. That high-pitched voice they do. Sometimes it sounds alright, but other times it's just really fucking aggravating to me. I like to say, oh, you know, no, I like it. No, I kind of don't. I don't know how to say that. Let me pull up my ancestry. I'm not gonna show it on stream because I don't want to dox. I don't want to dox my parents' birth dates and stuff. Let me just recheck. So, oh my fucking god, go away. This is like Irish, English, Polish, German, Polish. This is like English. Mostly English, yeah. What is she? Irish, English, Maori, Maori, Irish, 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 Irish. English, Scottish, and that's Irish, Irish, Scottish, English, 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 English. Fuck. Alright. Irish are an ethnic group and nation native to the island of Ireland who share a common ancestry, history, and culture. People in Ireland for about 33,000 years. What the fuck? Has been continually inhabited for more than 10,000 years. What? For most of Ireland's history, the Irish have been primarily a Gaelic people. In the 9th century, a small number of Vikings settled, becoming Norse Gaels. Anglo-Normans conquered parts. England's conquest and colonization brought many English and Lowland Scots. See, my male line, which is not Shaman, it's actually Raid. But my father didn't like his father, so he took his mother's name. So they might have been Scottish, but they lived in Ireland, in Northern Ireland. Or like colonizers or something, I don't know. Especially in the north, right? This is the thing. I'm mostly Irish. At the same time, I don't really like Irish culture. I kind of don't like it. I kind of like actively don't like it. Like it kind of annoys me. And that's like a bit of an understatement. Like I actually have strong disagreements with a lot of Irish culture, and I don't like it. My grandfather was fully Irish, and he was like a piece of shit. He was so fucking strict and angry all the time when we were children. And he died when I was like 7 or something. And I was like, it didn't really feel. This is like, sounds horrific, but it was like, I didn't really feel bad. Because he was like always a piece of shit to me and made me feel stressed because he was so strict. I really didn't feel bad. Sounds horrific because you're not supposed to say shit like that, but it is what it is. My uncle said that he said to his son said to him, "Do you want to be remembered as an angry old man?" Yeah, well, that's what happened. That's what I remember him as it was a piece of shit. Seriously. I don't know what other people knew him as, but he would just fucking yell and scream all the time. He was not a nice guy. To fucking children, we were like, we were under 10. It was like, you know, we were like from the ages of like 1 to 7 for me. That's what he was like. I didn't like him at all. I had no reason to like him. He wasn't a nice person. Didn't even get to know him because he was just always upset, and I was a child. That's the only grandfather I've known, by the way. That's my only experience with like older older men in my family. That's my only experience with them. My other grandfather had died already. I didn't know him. Maybe I would have had a better relationship with that guy. I wish I could have felt something now. Maybe that's why I'm so interested in these old male philosophers, right? Because I got no, I got no old male. Shut the fuck up! This song sucks. I got no like older male. What's the term? Like role model or something. Figure. I don't really respect the old men in this country. They're not very admirable, to be honest. They're quite pathetic. Great way to get you to hate this place. When people who represent it so well, my parents, my grandparents, I don't like any of them. It's a great start, isn't it? A great fucking start is to have you people, your extended family and immediate family, everyone who's above you in the hierarchy is like a piece of shit and is like actively terrible and it's not justified and they're like bad people. And then horizontally, people at your level are also pieces of shit and kind of imitate those same things. Yeah, great start. What a great start. Piece of shit parents, strict ass fucking grandparents. On the other side, they're like insane and delusional and narcissistic. They're all narcissistic, but it would have been really cool to know my father's father, to at least get the chance, but he died of lung cancer when I was like 3, so I never knew him. I think we met once. There was a picture of me and my brother with him. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't even know what he looks like. It's absurd. My father like keeps it. He like keeps it from me. It's like ultra touchy subject. He doesn't want to talk about it because he didn't like him. My father's an idiot and I don't like talking to him, so it stays like that. I think he said that his grandmother, like his father's mother, was really strict. And I think my my father's mother's mother was strict as well. What a strictness. What a strictness. And then my parents were kind of strict. It was strict for my generation, at least. I've had quite strict parents for my generation. They think, oh, we're not that bad. Yo, compared to like my friends' parents, you're pretty bad, actually. You've been pretty terrible. They think, oh, we weren't as bad as our parents. Well, both things can be true. At the same time, you weren't possibly you weren't as bad as your own parents. At the same time, you're much worse than my friends' parents have been, largely. Like my generation's parents are largely not as bad as my parents have been, on average. It's fucking shit. I think I read this part already. So let's look at the clothing. Let's see. It's kind of weird looking. It's weird because like I am Irish, but I don't feel Irish. I don't feel Irish. I don't. What does it mean to feel Irish? I considered myself English when we were growing up. I thought I was English. I thought Shaman's an English name. I must be English. It's kind of what people around me said as well. I thought Shaman's an English name. My grandmother on my mother's side's English. English New Zealander. You know, a family came from England. I knew I was part Irish, a little bit Maori, but fuck, no. It turns out English is like only the second largest. I'm actually a lot more Irish than English. Hmm, that's complicated, cause I don't really feel like it. It kind of is cringe to me. I don't know why. It just is cringe. Like New Zealand's cringe, Ireland's cringe. United States is kind of cool. Um, that's if it's not cringe, it's at least not cool. You know. How cool can it be? They were fucking conquered, bro. They're like off-brand English. What is that to be proud of? Slave morality or something. So they don't wear kilts in Ireland, do they? Okay, I know those. This site seems like shit, bro. This song's ass. Skip. It's difficult. I can't really find anything to like. I do try. The fuck? What am I supposed to like about it? It's just not likable to me. You're gonna say, oh, this is so disrespectful, bro. You should respect your culture. I don't like it though. It's like archaic and lame. It's just lame. Wish I had an East Asian ancestry. That'd be sick. And I could be like, oh, yeah, this is me. This is cool. This isn't cool. This is lame. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe there's a reason. I really try to like this shit, bro. I really do. Like, I keep trying to interact with it, but I don't know. Like, English stuff is way easier for me to like. There's gotta be something to it, though, right? There's gotta be something that I can like. You know? It can't be nothing. Culture. Retro culture, appreciation of deeper and intellectual pursuits. Poets and druids held in high regards during pagan times, orally passed down the history and traditions of their people. Later, many spiritual intellectual tasks, Christian monks. Poetry, music, storytelling, literature, and other art forms are highly prized and cultivated. Hospitality, kinship, social and ritual responsibilities. Yeah, I don't care about that. I need to go to bed. What? I want to stay up though, but I'm so fucking tired because for some retarded ass reason, I've been going to bed at fucking 7 p.m. and now it's 9 p.m. It's 2 hours later than that. And I'm super tired. Can't even do any work. This would be great working time. Can't even do that. Fucking bullshit. What am I doing, bro? I can't even stay up because I'm literally just too fucking tired. Too much need for sleep. I can't even focus. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. Turn this off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, blah blah blah. I don't find anything I like yet. I know The Departed was about like Irish Americans, but can't say I really relate to that. We don't really have anything in common. I gotta go to bed. I'm way too tired. I'm way too tired. I gotta go to bed.